those guys.
My throat does too. Death by
Working.
rice kernel. Is that what they are? Kernels? Rice? What is a singular piece of rice? A kernel?
A grain?
A grain? Yeah, a grain. Good call.
You're an idiot.
A kernel of rice, Brian. Go get one of those.
I was listening to some sea shanties yesterday, and that's what made me want to play Sea of Thieves.
Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. What?
Soon may the willow men come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.
Brian, are you ready?
When the tugging is done, we'll take a
Go. Am I ready for what?
Where are you at in your game?
I just explored the alien base
The alien. Oh, I need to do that. Thanks for reminding me.
after the ship got exploded.
Soon may the Tindy Man come. I believe I don't need to just build a base. I need to build a base over here too for later so I can totally outpace you.
You know what, Blaine? That's not nice. Yeah, where's the deepest of the deep? I need to build a base there.
I can't really divulge the end of the game to you. I can hold your hand along the way, Brian, but I can't. It's like Angels in the Outfield rules. You have
The
to.
outfield rules were.
You had to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, they couldn't help in the playoffs. That's right.
Which is a dumb rule.
Everyone
So-
who you just crushed on the way there, you ruin their chances in the playoffs. So, like, I don't get it.
Where's David? I need to talk to him about the red beans and rice.
Are you kernel of rice?
No, my red beans are runny. Well, and I made a double recipe, and I think that's part of the reason why. But
Where the... Is it
ooh, piece of candy.
Xbox? Is that what it's called?
What?
Xbox app?
Yeah, the Xbox app. That's where I'm installing the game from.
I have it on Steam.
I thought I owned this game. I don't know where it is. I definitely own this game.
What game?
Sea of Thieves.
I don't think it used to be on Steam. I don't know where it would be, but it wasn't there.
It's on Steam. It did not used to be on Steam.
So you got it wherever you guys did it back then.
I bought it because
Probably Xbox.
bought it.
I've had to
Probably
guess.
Xbox.
I own it on Xbox. There it is, yeah.
If I decide to play Sea of Thieves again,
We're installing it right now.
I'm probably just gonna buy it on Steam. I'm tired of buying the Xbox Game Pass to have that. I could have paid for it already.
Although when you run it on Steam, it's just gonna start off the Xbox thing.
I don't think
The
it does.
Xbox. I think it does.
I think you're wrong.
And I'm the captain here, so
That was weird.
I'm the captain. You are
I
just the
follow-
helmsman.
Captain
I'm the
Drive.
musician. Okay, I'm the bard.
I'm clearly the captain, and you
I don't-
are my minions.
I have never played the game before. I'm captain. Okay, Blaine, you want to fucking be Captain Luke Picard too? You fucking.
I
weirdo.
mean, do you remember? I'm gonna Kobayashi Maru our way through it.
Detecting massive energy signature in the
It's one of the few awesome
Cannot identify.
scenes in the later Office episodes where the new guys come in, and Dwight's testing the new salesman. It's like, what would you do if this happened? I'd Kobayashi Maru it. Damn it, it's a good answer. But what if this happens? I'd Kobayashi that too. God, it really is the perfect answer to every question.
All right. So what's this like punk rock like? Not punk rock, but it's like
Steampunk.
yeah.
Welcome
With, like,
Talking about
the
the
angel singing in the back.
Icarus.
online.
Oh wait, I don't even remember.
The music that's going on in fucking this game right now.
What game right now?
The game I've been playing, Jason.
It's just doo-doo-doo. Like, it's not a genre.
It's like Command and Conquer with an angel singing in the
Hey
background.
Brian, this is a close game here. It's LA. It's a minute 15 left.
I know.
San Francisco has the ball. Anyway.
I'm following. Blaine thinks I'm watching him, but I'm actually watching him.
So close. We need the blue team
I'm
to
not
twice
expecting
as
you to
a
watch
minute
me.
left.
I'm just documenting our little playthrough here. It's a little just documentation. Oh!
Let me go get dinner.
Are these
We're down to the
boba
place I want to get back.
What you gonna get to eat?
I think we're going to.
No!
Yeah, but it's closed. I don't know yet.
Nice purple tablet.
Oh, you saw me grab that?
Uh-huh. I have one of those already. I had 2 of those, and then I used them. Ooh.
No! Whew, that's how you do it.
Well, Saints took care of their business, guys. I need the fucking Rams to do theirs.
35 seconds left. Ball at the Rams 14.
Yeah, Brian. They're about to score.
I'm watching. Touchdown.
Who, the Rams?
No. San Francisco.
Well, then, was it the next play? How much time is left?
31 seconds. 26
Alright, hey.
seconds.
Oh, 26. They have 2 timeouts left. So, I mean, they still got some time.
Unless San Francisco goes for 2.
Or if they miss the fucking extra point, that'd be amazing.
You gonna wish that on them?
Yeah. Did they miss it, Brian?
Nope. "26 seconds left. LA has 2 timeouts left. I don't know what happens in the case of a tie. I think San Fran goes.
towards the sect.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Alright,
Unknown
touch back.
language. Attempting translation.
Whew, okay, that was weird. Alright.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required. Unknown language. Attempting translation. Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Alright.
Come on, LA.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing. Detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further
Well,
data
they didn't do it,
required to
Brian. I could've
identify
got over it.
bacterial strain.
No shit.
Fuck you, Brian. Fuck you.
I might die
Guys,
tonight.
it's real.
This pizza rice might kill me.
God.
You want those to be the last words you ever say to me?
Yes, I certainly do.
Blaine, you want to download Sea of Thieves?
I'm already downloading it, as you recall.
He was done downloading Sea of Thieves.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
I don't think I'm gonna beat this game this week. Because I'm gonna chicken shit and I'm gonna like just tip.
Something's gonna get scary, and then you're gonna turn it off probably forever.
Like I don't like to dive
Translation
like
reads, "Warning,
with Satisfactory,
infected individuals may not disable the
I was able to easily
This
defeat
planet is
and or
under
get away from the
quarantine.
monsters. With this, it's
Involved.
yeah.
Fair.
Translating background broadcast. Downloading selected data.
You get that piece, right?
Nope, still there.
Why don't you ask Brittany to come get it with her tongue?
She doesn't have the line of the tongue.
I like how Beth is like, what? You're
much
like,
longer
what?
you got, Blaine?
Dude, Russell Gage is the only one that catches balls for fucking Atlanta.
If I had to bet who won the Niners-Rams game, I would bet on the Niners because they have all the momentum.
Shut up, Brian.
Was that David?
No, it's Ross.
Don't sound too disappointed, huh, Ross?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Blaine, is blood oil used to make anything besides benzene?
Don't think so, but benzene's a pretty good deal.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I uncube. I don't know what you do.
Do what you do when you do what you do to me.
Blaine, how long till we sail the high seas?
Just cursory glance, 50% done.
So like 10, 15 minutes. So am I going to get any more radio distress calls? Probably not.
Who's to say?
You.
You may
In
hear. You may get something or other. I just don't know where that cry is coming from. It's coming from a weird angle.
I think I know the answer to this question. I'm going to ask it anyway. Worst trilogy?
Matrix.
Prequels or the sequels?
Sequels.
I think the prequels were worse.
Yeah, prequels.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
just in addition to being really bad, they're also poorly made.
Dated. Yeah.
And at least the sequels were kind of well made.
Well, I think you're looking on that with the goggles
Of today.
20 years. Yeah.
No,
Well, why wouldn't the goggles of today take effect?
Well, as
Explain
far
that.
as being low quality, it wasn't for its time.
Yeah, it really wasn't. I mean, it wasn't that bad.
Guys,
Dude,
that,
the originals.
that was 1999.
Yeah.
they were
and it doesn't hold
good
up.
movies coming out then.
Yeah.
Like when I'm 13 and I see episode 2 and I can tell it's a piece of shit, like you did something wrong.
So episode 2 was really bad. But I think episode 1 and 3 make up for 2. Like 7 was good for it, but 8 and 9 were trash. Whereas I think 3 was good. 1 had its moments, 2 was bad. 7 was good. I couldn't tell you anything about 8 and 9.
Well, it's the fact that he used so much green screen and used it too much.
What happens in Star Wars Episode 8 and 9?
In episode 8, the Resistance is trying to get away from the First Order. And
It's all chase scene. It's one scene of a movie, the entire movie.
yeah, like there's too many things happening, really. Rey is trying to recruit Luke into the Resistance, but he doesn't want to go. And then instead he compromises and is like, okay, you want Jedi training, even though it's not why she was trying to go there. And then I'd be talking for 10 minutes straight if I told you what happened in that movie.
Okay.
Too much stuff happens.
It's more than I could have ever come.
I like this. This is my version of red letter media that I'll be disseminating onto the internet.
I don't know. I'm in agreement with Blaine that the sequels were worse than the prequels. Like, I think 8 and 9, like 9, I can tell you vaguely what happens. Fucking Palpatine returns somehow. They get all the people of the fucking universe to somehow converge. And then they defeat Palpatine. 8, I really couldn't tell you what happens. 1, I can tell you vaguely what happens. 2, I can't tell you what happens. And 3, I can give you a pretty okay description of what happens. But I don't know. I think the plot was better in the prequels, but the writing sucked. Whereas the writing was better in the sequels, but the plot sucked.
The plot was very bad.
How is the plot and the writing separate?
It's the way dialogue's set up.
Dialogue,
and
yeah.
Like, you know, people don't talk the way people talk in the Lucas movie.
Now, I've said this is really getting out of hand more times than I care to admit.
Well, I mean, there's just a lot of things. I mean, the most glaring obvious one is, you know, Hayden saying, "I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere."
I love that scene. It made a great meme for forever.
Yeah, it makes a great meme, but it's terrible dialogue. It's terribly written. And like a better actor could, you know, overcome that. He's not a strong actor, but again, like it's nitpicking at that point, and I don't know.
Yeah, like the story overall is worse than the sequels.
Yep.
And in addition to that, it ruins the entire franchise for the most part.
Yep. Because, like, at least in the story with 1, you know where it's going to lead to. Or the prequels, you know what's going to lead to. The story with the prequels is it could lead anywhere, and you have a general idea with Snoke, and the motherfucker gets killed off in the second one. And then they bring back Palpatine. And it's just...
That's what we wanted right there.
Hint Palpatine in the beginning, if that's your end game. But they just brought him back in the third one because they killed off their big bad in the second.
Yeah,
that had to do with the director fight, though, right? Like that was their bickering bullshit.
That should have been like the executives for Disney. Like, hey, this is what's going to happen in 1. This is what's going to happen in 2. This is what's going to happen in 3.
There's no director is going to sign off on that. That's worth the shit.
It could have though. Like
yeah.
Like people thought that's what J.J. Abrams was getting brought in for, that he was gonna set this place settings for everything. And there could have been directors that did that, but they would have had to have a person in charge that would have said, "Hey, this is your job," and that didn't happen. So J.J. just made a movie that was open-ended. And so he was like, "Okay, you guys figure it out," and then nothing got figured out.
I mean, it was just like it was A New Hope, just reskinned. It was very good. 7 was good, and then it just like I don't know. They had no direction.
But I do think that they were made better. Ultimately, the technical aspects of them were better than the prequels overall.
I don't agree because, like, there's not a fight scene in.
I just don't feel like I feel like I would probably fully agree with that, but I also feel like, you know, a lot of that stuff with the sequels, like. It just wasn't. It didn't feel like a Star Wars movie. It just.
Well, name like a combat fight scene from the sequels that is memorable.
I would say the Snoke throne room thing from Episode 8, where the two have to team up to fight the guards.
All right.
When you slow it
I can
down,
remember that. I can remember that one.
yeah, when you slow it down, and I've seen this a
Horrible.
lot, it's yeah, the choreography doesn't work very well, but
Okay,
when it was
good news.
actually
We're
in full
alive and
I
speed,
can
I thought
remember
it
that.
worked pretty well.
Name another.
Bad. The oxygen's going to run out in 30
Okay.
minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the
The blaster bolt getting captured in the very first scene of the first one, and then that's it. It falls flat for me after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, not exactly a fight, but yeah.
Okay, I can go with that. So from the prequels, you have the best fight scene out of the entire Star Wars series, which is Duel of the Fates between Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul.
That was a pretty good one. Yeah.
You have the fight, the last fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan on the lava planet.
That was a little too long and overblown.
It was incredible. Are you kidding me?
I think it was too much.
Oh, wow. Okay. Stirring the controversy pot.
I mean, it was pretty good. It was, one of the highlights of that movie. But did it go on too long? Yes, it did. Was
It
it?
lasted like 6 minutes.
It felt longer than that. And plus, a sword fight that lasts 6 straight minutes is kind of a lot.
There was dialogue in between.
Oh, they weren't talking that much. They weren't talking that much.
They did DBZ out the thing, but I loved it personally.
Yeah. Let's see. And in episode 2.
You have the
was-
big battle at the very end.
Yeah, I mean, you had the whole fight, and you also had when they're all in the arena and all the Jedi's get killed once Order 66 is executed.
Yeah, I thought most of that looked like shit. Even as a
It
kid.
wasn't good, but it's still a memorable scene.
Yeah, I guess the whole sequence and going. And then I guess Qui-Gon fighting Boba Fett Sr. That doesn't last very long, though.
No,
And it
that was
ends in a
very-
draw, so it's kind of like what? And Yoda showing up.
Oh,
which,
the Yoda fighting Palpatine. Yeah.
Yeah, and even when I saw that, I was like, this
that
is
was over the
this is
top.
dumb.
It was
Hey.
very over the top. But,
Brian, did LA already have a possession?
Yep.
So it looks like they're about to lose?
Yep.
God damn it.
I also hated how just every episode of the original prequels.
No, they did not. They did not have a possession.
They tried to have a new cute favorite to sell toys of, and I just with Jar Jar and the little just everywhere with that.
Well, that's been a staple of the
So it's
entire
third and goal.
franchise.
God damn, they've had a 7-minute drive, almost 6.5.
Oh
minute
no!
Drive. All right, Blaine, you done? Come on, let's go.
I'm being
Yeah.
attacked by a dragon leviathan.
How did Brian convince you to download Pirates of the Burning Sea?
Yeah, I'm just out of stuff to do.
That's fair enough.
I mean, I'd play Battlefield, but I just can't rally enough people to it to fill a squad on a regular basis.
Well, we've been doing it a lot the last week.
I like the game. I don't know what to say.
It is good.
All right, Brian, let me look here. I went and
Hold
got
on.
the stuff I needed. Yeah, I'm pirated up, ready to go. Do you want me to turn this off?
Not yet. Let's see if these servers might be down.
Oh, what?
Oh, it might be my. VPN. See if these servers. Please try again. Gets it.
What? What?
See if you can connect to Sea of Thieves.
Fuck. Hang on, I'm trying to do something here. Fuck me.
All right, they got the field goal. 2:45 left in OT. I'll be right back.
Does that mean how much?
Oh, you know what? That number 4 in the shallows. I need to go to that. We'll take the sea moss for that. I think that's decoys, if I remember from my last playthrough. Yeah, they try to use decoys to escape, and it doesn't work. The Leviathan or whatever. Let's see.
TMZ's reporting that Bob Saget died.
No fucking way!
Yeah.
There's shit everywhere. May he always be remembered. Just assuming. There's probably more I need, but fine. I don't know.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Plasteel. I have it made and just... That's what happens when you take a break, though, you know? You forget you put something somewhere. Because it's minute. Brian, is it working, or is it all just... Okay. It's floating upside down. That shouldn't be too hard to find.
Oh, Brian. I'm in, Brian.
We have everything, I think.
Hey, Chris, are you there?
Yeah. Why?
What happens if they tie? We don't go? The Saints don't go?
Saints don't go. We tie.
Okay.
It's got to be a complete and utter domination.
Need the Rams to score a touchdown. How's it looking, Caleb?
It's a commercial.
That's all we needed.
Near blueprint.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity.
Brian, are you
Encountered
here?
predators in the Leviathan class, highly
Yes, sir.
aggressive. Spectroscope
I'm on the
scanner
game, what are you
assigned
talking
species designator
Are you?
Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate
Did
a
you
couple
have the
of them.
game vault, Chris?
The swim's longer than the decoy
he just throw
lifetime,
an
but it should
interception?
just be enough to keep
I
them
don't
busy.
want to answer that for you.
If you don't
he throw an
find me on board
interception?
the ship,
He did.
presume I miscalculated.
He really understood that ball to OBJ.
Integrating new PDA data. Seek fluid intake.
I had to re-sign in, apparently.
Alright, so we're doing this, Brian?
Oh yeah, let's go.
I just got my creature decoy, so I mean, this is pretty much a wrap. Alright, save and quit.
All Saints don't go.